Myself Bhumi Navnath Narayan, and my OFIP code is OFIP0507, and now I am going to explain the volumetric analysis. It is the part of SYBSc syllabus. Now what is in the volumetric analysis? There is the solutions preparation, that is composition. In solution there is the two parts are there. First is solute and second is solvent. Solute means which is dissolved in the solvent, and solvent is which is dissolves the solute. That these two are comparably used to make a solution, and solution have the property like the molarity and the normality. In molarity, number of moles present in the 1 liter of the solution is called as the molarity. As the normality definition, the number of equivalents present in the 1 liter of the solvent is called as the normality. Volumetric analysis. Volumetric analysis, it is nothing but it is the titration in which we have to calculate or determines the amount of titrant present in the sample. That is called as the titrant or the titration, and it is in the volumetric analysis. Volumetric analysis we have to make the standard solution of any substance, that it may be primary standard or secondary standard. For the preparation of standard solution, we have to take or weight the sample by using the weighing balance, and after that we have to dissolve it in the solvent in proper way in the beaker and by dissolving it properly by stirring it, we have to use the volumetric flask, that we have to make the standard solution. By using volumetric flask, we can see there the mark of the volumetric flask. That mark, when there is the colored solution, then we have to use the lower meniscus, and when there is the solvents are the colorless like water, ethanol, we have to use the lower meniscus. That we have to take in consideration, and that way we are going to prepare all the type of standard solutions. This is the part that we are going to use the pipette, or it called as micropipette or attopipette, that we have to use in the preparation of standard solutions. For the preparation and titration, we have to rinse the burette or the flask of by using the solution of the standard solution or the titrant that we have to use to rinse, because there is no any change in the concentration of the solution at the time of titration. This is the one technique that we have to take. We are going to use the one attopipette, micropipette, that we have to set the volume on that, and we have to inject in the sample bottle, and we can use this amount or volume of the sample or the standard solution to make the standard solution in liter ml that way. This is the arrangement that we are going to use in the lab to perform a titration. That burette hanging to the stand exactly and in this proper way, and we have to fill the titrant and remove the air bubble of that burette, and after that we are going to consider here one titration of the 0.1 molar NaOH versus 0.1 molar of HCl, that is hydrochloric acid. This titration type is neutralization titration, and this is the strong acid versus strong base titration. We have to add the 1 drop of the phenolphthalein in the HCl and it use the NaOH as the titrant. This is the end point showing this is the first conical flask, second and third and fourth. The fourth one is the proper color that we are going to use the end point. What is the end point? When the phenolphthalein is in the solution of acid, it does not show any color, but this solution makes the base, then the phenolphthalein indicates indicates the red or faint pink color, and that we are going to collect the information, and we are going to say that there is the complete reaction between strong acid and strong base. This is the molarity of the 0.1 molar NaOH and the 0.1 molar HCl are going to use, and this shows the stoichiometry of the reaction is 1:1. This is the molarity calculation that we are going to use when this type of solution 1:1, then this calculation, by using this calculation we are going to say that when 24.8 ml of HCl can neutralize 25 ml of the NaOH. And lastly, thanks.